This is the second time this month I've gone in violated.
Trey. Dude, how you going, old buddy? Yo, uncle,
I gotta get off that FaceTime for a minute. He said the Chargers not hard. Or maybe he said JV, I don't know. Oh shit, that's funny as hell. Just like fire, burning in the way, looking up the world in just one day. What's this madness? No one can be just like me anyway. No! That was a pick! It is what it is. What did you just say? What?
I got the futon drinking.
What?
Trey got the futon. So therefore, if I'm a trade, I got the bid.
Hey, Trey.
Defense has a touchdown. The kicker on for the point after. Now this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
And he returns this to the 22.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hypocrite.
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down. Jadeveon Clowney. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. To try again after the sack. Jackson, and that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Mark Andrews.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2. And that is the 3rd sack this offensive line has allowed this first quarter.
Man, that puts him on pace. Let me do the rudimentary math here. To be sacked 12 times in a game, I know he's not going to go for that. I wonder if it's going to reshape what they decide to do on offense in terms of play calling.
Well, I can tell you what, when he popped it. Oh, for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. John Johnson with the INT. On 4th down, that turned out like a punt. Maybe he was better defensively there just to knock it down.
And you know they go over those situations. All right, 4th down, where's the ball? Where would we get the ball? But instinct takes over, and when it's in the air, they just go and get it. So it's hard to get on him for intercepting it, but the smart play would have been what you suggested. Knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
46-yard
on 2nd down. It's Hunt. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
No gain on the play. brings up third down.
On third down, Mayfield flushed out right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on fourth down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down, and the Ravens are going to get the football back.
On down.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Grant Delpit, and the return stops at the 39-yard line. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Ravens nothing.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And his throw here's incomplete. He was trying to get it into Watkins, and now it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Play fake. Mayfield. He'll buy some time right. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that will be incomplete.
2 things you can do in that situation. Run and punt the football or try and take your shot at getting the first down. They chose the latter, but they'll have to punt all the same.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. This is fielded at the 7. 62 yards on the punt that time. Wow. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. A big play that time for the Ravens. 42 yards. That's into the hands of the tight end Boyle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A little over 20.
Yeah, I don't think nobody else in here but you.
Move the ball over 60 yards. From the gun, it's Jackson. And he's got it. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
1-yard line.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. A reminder, as we've done all year, we'll send you to Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. In a bit, the coach is with us per usual. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get them cushioned, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
19 yards there on the catch and run. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They'll roll him out right. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Flush to his right. And finding the tight end Hooper. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing again on 2nd down. Mayfield. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to...
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And I think the Browns got it. They did.
Thank goodness for heaters up here. And thank goodness I don't have to carry the football in this game. It's January. It's cold out there. Trying to clutch the football and absorb the hits, not easily done.
Yeah, we saw a product of the elements right there. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked off by Troy Apke. Past the 20. 10. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. So we come upon halftime. With our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
To kick off for Baltimore.
One more half to decide who takes home the Lamar Hunt Trophy as we're back underway in this AFC Championship. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Nick Chubb, the intended receiver. 3rd down here.
3rd down. And 6 yards to go.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. Eluding the pressure right. Got his target, Samuel. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. A 1st down throw for Mayfield. Flushed out right. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 25 yards that time. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. They'll try and run the option to pick it up. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. Yeah, the Browns are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
They'll run with Chubb, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
They'll try again with Chubb, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Malik Hooker. No gain on the play. Brings up 4th and goal at the 3-yard line. That's the end of
1 quarter remains until we crown the AFC champion. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
At their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter. This possession, gigantic. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. 1st down.
7-yard line.
Now a handoff looking right. Malik Jackson there to make the stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
4 receivers now in the formation. 3 to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 7. This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 2nd catch of this AFC title game, and he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Jackson. And his throw is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds a defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 12 yards there and a 1st down. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
The running back.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
The throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Now they try the right side here. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They'll try to run this one in. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game.
How many people are watching this one right here who gave up? Because that score, they might want to try and rush back into this stadium.
Yeah, what looks like is going to be the game-deciding score, although a little bit of time left, so you can't count your chickens before they're hatched.
Well, they better come back in here and watch this one, because you and I, we're not going anywhere. We want to see this one play out.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. Critical condition here, obviously. Got to hope to get something quick right and then maybe take that shot deep.
And once they do take the big shot, you've got to worry on defense. Of course, no one getting behind the defense and make it an easy throw. But nowadays, it's not just the ball being tipped in the air and people in the end zone in a cluster. It's that guy that's short in the end zone who comes up and ends up making the play because he goes unguarded. So there's a lot to think about if you're playing defense in this situation.
We'll see if they can cover all their bases. Mayfield on play action, rolling to his left. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. One last shot from Mayfield here. Flush to his right. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no mere